Hey everybody, welcome to the Grim Report. How's everybody doing? Great, I hope. Hoping everybody's doing fine. This one's about, Poltergeist. We all know about Poltergeist, don't we? Of course we do. You know, there's been movies, and there's been a remake of it. Rumors about the little girl dying during the movie filmmaking, but this is not about that. This is about a real Poltergeist. Real is it? Real. Now, I got a few links that I will be putting in the description so you guys can check them out if you guys want to check them out. But did you guys know that poltergeists are also known as rattling ghosts in Germany? It means noisy spirit. That's what poltergeist means, noisy spirit. We all know about the movies, including the remakes. But these are true. Some of this is true. It's always up to the interpretation. We all know that. Everything's left open for interpretation. So, they make noise, they rattle things, bang on things, throw some things, setting things on fire. Of course, I did say something about a fire setting poltergeist in one of my videos, earlier videos, so we know that is uncommon. Pyromaniac poltergeist is uncommon. But most of them do levitate things. A lot of the reports that I've heard about, they've levitated things. They've floated things in space, floated things in midair. They even throw things. Now, there have been over 158 cases of poltergeists, some even dating back to the medieval ages, guys. Medieval ages. Poltergeists dating back that far. It could be in any country. They're not from any country. In other words, they're basically everywhere. They're all around the world. Some as early as 1661. There was one report from 1661. 1661, guys. 1661. Imagine that far back. Reports. A reported one. And there's some from the 1716, 1806, as well as 1807. Throughout that year, they basically was one family that had it for a year. One was even in the 1900s, and one was in the 1850s. Some of them, the most recent, in 2007 and 2016. In 2016, police investigated poltergeist activity. It said that they saw something levitate. Their dog, it was a Chihuahua, put up on a 7-foot hedge. Basically, from the ground to a 7-foot hedge. It levitated. Yeah, that's something to be kind of scared of. It's gonna, levitate a Chihuahua. Imagine what else it can levitate. There hasn't been reports of anything being levitated any heavier than that from what I've read. Don't get me wrong. If you come upon some reports that levitated like a car, let me know. I'd like to see that. And they throw okay. I've looked through a bunch of stuff and helping you guys out. This is what I'm led to understand, guys, from what I read and believed there. This is how it starts. Starts off with soft knocking. This is from multiple websites. The ones that they agreed on, I put up there. There's 10 stages of it. There were less. But one website had something, 2 others did not. And I'll get to that. What is soft knocking? When the knocking becomes louder. 3. This is 1, 2 agreed on. The other one didn't bring up. Smells. a bad odor, I guess. Communication, basically, there's a communication, like knocking, rhythmic knocking, basically. They try to communicate with you. Some say they even try to speak with you, but that was only in one website, so I'm not going to say that's a sign. It could be uncommon. Of course, we know about the objects being from. There's objects appearing out of nowhere. It's basically keys, for instance, appearing right in front of you. Just bam. Out of nowhere, they're there. Or a vase. Out of nowhere. It could be in your bedroom, but it appears in your living room. Stuff like that. Power out of nowhere. Basically, you power surge. Like a light bulb comes on, or your lights in your house come on, and they're been switched off. Or camera comes on, or your TV it basically, like, yeah, your TV pops on. There you go. And basically your radios that get staticky, stuff like that, electrical interference. Like, kind of like, you turn on your TV, you don't have your cable on, that type of ordeal. There you go. Number 9, physical attacks. Basically, they push you, they shove you, or you feel like you've been hit in the face, stuff like that. Number 10, levitating objects. Basically, objects coming, like the dog, floating in midair and there's nothing underneath them. That's from most of the things that I've read, guys, is that what they all agree on. All 10 of these is what they agree on. There are some with more, but again, there are some with less. They all had these, though. These 10. That's why I'm giving you these 10, because all the others were kind of similar to a couple of these, and they can't fall under the same category. The manifest around teenagers, mostly females. From what I heard, the menstrual cycle, stuff like that. I could be wrong. If you heard more about males, let me know. Talk to me. Put comments. I'm not saying that this is all true. I'm telling you what I've read, what I've come up with from my research. This took me, about a day or so to come up with. Maybe less, maybe more. I've lost count. I've done research on a multitude of things for this month. Like I said, I'm doing 3 videos. So after this one, there's 2 more left. And I'm going to separate them between weeks. Now, a lot of them say also extreme stress. So basically, a man stressing over something extremely hard, like his child being in the hospital, bills piling up, and all that stress at the same time, could be male or female, doesn't matter, could cause poltergeist activity. This is from the research. 3 or 4 websites say this, not just one. There are books on the subject. I've got a website that will tell you about some books if you want to know more than what I'm putting out here. Look at this website. And also has some of the information that I've told you about, because it's one of the websites that I got the information from. I'll have a link in the description below. You guys can go look it out. Okay? But I want to know what you think. I mean, all this stuff is still open for interpretation. This subject is still open for interpretation. At the end of this month, I will be doing a live show. It won't just be me. It'll be my research team. And I will be doing part of the time, most of the time I'll be spending on my research. The part of the time I'll be helping my research team do research for the live events. But pretty sure my research team has a member that does it better than I do. So I'm going to leave most of it to that one. To her. But yeah, it's going to be called the American Monsters, and I think cryptids. I'm not sure. I'll have that out there when the first live show. I'll have the correct everything put out there for it and have it done properly. But a few other subjects. I'm glad that you all who stayed with me. Thank you for this. I love doing what I do. That's why I'm working on putting out the quality stuff that I'm doing right now for y'all. It's all my research that I've done past couple of days, past couple of weeks. Like I said, this gives me time to do research. If you have a subject you want me to talk about or do research on, or even a live show on, let me know in the comments below. As long as it's not nothing political or pagan or witchcraft or anything to do with vampires, I won't do. I won't do any of those 4 subjects. But anything else, cryptids, stuff like that, I'll be happy to do. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, you know what time it is. Good luck. Good night. God bless.